So when I first started researching selling on Amazon, I saw the same thing come up over and over again. You gotta use Payability. You gotta try Payability. Everyone was talking about Payability. Now, coming from eBay, I don't really know what Payability is. So instead of trying to figure it out myself, I figured I would just go to Payability's headquarters and ask them in person, and I'm taking you along with me. I think this is gonna be a really interesting conversation. I'm really excited for it. Payability is new for me, and I know it's gonna be new for a lot of you guys too, so we'll dive into this together and learn together what Payability has to offer and why it's so important. But if you are ultimately going to use Payability, I would ask that you use the affiliate link underneath this video. It's the first link under this video. And that's not gonna cost you guys anything extra to use that link. But if you do use it, it puts a little money back into this YouTube channel. And I'm gonna try to work out a deal with Vicky over at Payability to see if we can kinda get you guys a special bonus if you sign up through that link. So let's see what we can do about that. I think I'm almost here, so I'll catch you guys inside the office.
Welcome to Payability.
Thank you.
Home of daily payments. Let me give you a tour. I'm Vicky, marketing manager here at Payability. So we have finance over here, help with the underwriting process, get everybody approved, and make sure you're getting the right daily payments. We have sales over here, helping with closing some deals. My desk is over here, is with marketing. This is Alden, our designer.
Hey, Alden.
Here we have customer service. They're all based in the U.S., so it's definitely a perk of working with Payability is, you know, a U.S.-based dedicated customer service team. Business development's over here, but he's in LA. And then we have the tech team over here.
What's up, guys?
And that's the office.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Vicky Sullivan from Payability.com here at their headquarters in New York City. Thought I would come down, ask some questions about Payability. So how you doing, Vicky?
Hey, thanks for coming in. You're doing great.
Thanks. It's really great to be here because I have a lot of questions about Payability. I know a lot of my audience members are brand new to Amazon. Maybe a lot of them haven't heard of Payability, though I'm sure a lot of them have. So maybe you could just start out telling us what Payability is, kind of in a nutshell, just to kind of introduce it to everyone out there.
Hey sellers. We're a financing company designed just for marketplace sellers, so just for the unique needs of marketplace sellers. And we actually have two products. One is instant access, which I think you might be already familiar with. Well, we advance you 80% of your Amazon earnings every business day. These are sales that you've already made, so you don't have to worry about going into debt. It's just your money faster, getting paid on your own terms. The way it works is we'll advance you 80% of your earnings every business day. The remaining 20% stays in reserve to cover returns and chargebacks. So then that's released to you on Amazon's regular 14-day payment terms, minus our 2% fee on gross sales. And then we have another product, it's a little bit newer, called Instant Advance. We'll advance you up to a month's worth of your earnings, so you can, make that big inventory buy or take advantage of big opportunities. And that is paid it's about a 16 to 20 week payment period, and it's about 1% a week. So the sooner you pay it off, the less you'll pay for that advance. Having consistent cash flow is so important, especially on a platform like Amazon or any marketplace. These marketplaces have generated pretty much unlimited demand among consumers, but as you probably have already realized, a lot of financing options are still very limited. So when you have daily access to cash, you can avoid a stock out, which can have a really permanent effect on your business, as far as not only are you losing sales today, but you're losing sales tomorrow because you're gonna lose your place within Amazon and within the search parameters that you worked so hard to get. So you definitely want, if you are having trouble keeping up with demand or keeping inventory in stock, this is definitely a great option.
Wow, so it sounds like it does a lot to help sellers, but I do have a lot of questions that came up during that. Maybe you could talk briefly about this 14-day Amazon turnaround with their money, because this is something that I'm coming from eBay, so this is certainly new for me. Can you kind of explain what that is? for people?
Yeah, I mean, Amazon pays normally every 14 days. Sometimes they will hold your payment back and pay and take even longer to pay you. But with Payability, you can get more consistent cash flow. You always know when you're getting paid, and that is the next business day. So that's pretty awesome. And I tell them that Payability gives them the best of both worlds. In that you get the demand and the customers of Amazon, with the daily payment terms of eBay. So you hear that a lot from people who have made the same journey as you.
Cool. So I am pretty new to Amazon, and something else you mentioned was this out of stock issue with Amazon, and that's something that's kind of new for me coming from eBay. So what can you expand on that a little bit? Explain a little bit more about the problem with that and how that arises for sellers?
Sure. An Amazon stock out, that's definitely something you do not want to happen. What essentially happens is not only you losing sales today and that people are going to you and there's no inventory there to buy, but you're also, Amazon is kind of a search engine within itself, only it's, a search engine for buyers. And so all of the keywords that you worked really hard to find and use on your listings and all the sponsored products or sponsored dollars you put behind your listings, that can really go to waste if you end up stocking out, because you will, not only are you going to lose sales today, but Amazon is not going to favor that listing as much because you did stock out, and they obviously want products there ready for consumers to buy. So again, not only you losing sales today, but you're losing sales tomorrow. So daily cash flow could definitely help with that issue, and help you keep inventory in stock and keep up with demand.
Wow. So Amazon will actually punish you if your item goes out of stock?
Yeah, you could lose your place within Amazon, and it'd be a lot harder for consumers to find you.
Wow. So you want to make sure you always have that consistent stock and never, at the very least, you don't want it to be a issue of not having enough money or not getting the money that you're always supposed to get, in other words. That's what Payability is helping with?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could obviously, take out a loan or put the additional stock you need on a credit card. But a lot of sellers really like the daily payments and cashing out every day, because it's running your business with your own money and getting that consistent cash flow. So not only do you have the cash to fill as much inventory as you can possibly sell, but you're also staying out of debt especially with daily payments. And you're not running the risk of putting a bunch of inventory on a credit card and then for some reason sales scaling down, and then you're stuck with all that credit card debt. And then on the other hand, and on the more happier note, if sales scale up, as they often do, you'll be able to cash out every day and have a financing solution that really grows with you. Unlike loans or credit cards, where whether it's $100 or $1 million, everybody has a credit limit. So, but with daily payments, you just keep cashing out and keep buying inventory and staying in stock. So your credit limit doesn't really matter here.
Great.
It's just Amazon, as much as you can sell.
So are there certain times of year that you think that Payability or this kind of service is more important than other times of the year?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely do have a lot of customers that use us all year round just to grow consistently. But then we have a lot of seasonal customers as well, particularly during Q4, where there's very few times that you cash out and a lot of sales going on during the holiday shopping rush. So we do have a lot of customers that just use us during the holiday rush. We have a 30-day cancellation policy, so no cancellation fees or anything like that. So it's really easy to use this on a seasonal basis.
Very cool. That's awesome. So Vicky, what is it that you do here at Payability?
I'm the marketing manager here at Payability, and I help run our social media, partnerships, newsletter, and also work with customers to engage them.
Great. Which is why you're doing this interview then?
Yeah.
So how much does it cost for us as sellers to use Payability?
Sure. So our daily payments products, instant access, is typically a 2% flat fee on gross sales, but that really varies depending on the size of your sales, and also how long you've been a customer. Because we do have a loyalty program that rewards customers with higher advance rates and lower fees over time.
Wow. So that can actually go down from 2%.
Absolutely, I can go all the way down to 1%, and you can go all the way up to a 90% advance rate.
Very cool. And I was reading somewhere online that there's kind of a way to counteract that with the credit card, the 2% back credit card. Is that right?
Yeah, we have a prepaid MasterCard that we also offer. That's a virtual card, not a physical card currently. And yes, it does give 2% cash back. So it's definitely a way to mitigate your fees if that's a solution for you.
But other than that, there's no like monthly fee or anything. It's just that.
No, just the 2% flat fee.
Very cool. And once Payability is set up, does it require? Do you have to work on it every month? Do you have to go in and do anything, or is it just kind of like run in the background and pay out to your bank account? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, you do sign in and cash out every business day. We're coming up with some ways to make that an even more seamless process, but right now it's just about 2 seconds of your day.
Cool, very nice. So when did Payability get started? I mean, who started it and why, and kind of what was the vision behind the whole business?
Cool. Yeah, Payability started in 2014, and it actually started as a factoring service for developers and online publishers that have really long payment terms of 60 to 90 days. And it really came about to really shorten those payment terms and give those businesses the cash flow they needed because they did not have it with those long payment terms. In 2016, we started working with Amazon sellers and really found that especially because of the stockout issue that I mentioned before, that Amazon sellers and marketplace sellers really needed this capital faster and needed fast capital, even more than online publishers do. And then by the end of 2016, we were working basically all with Amazon sellers. Since 2016, we've advanced almost $1 billion in payments to Amazon and marketplace sellers.
Wow. And how many sellers is that? Do you know how many active sellers you have, or?
Yeah, we currently have around 2,000 customers.
Wow. Very cool. Do you have any success stories of users that you can share with the audience?
Sure, yeah, I have two I want to share today. We have one that's a seller called Gifts Fulfilled. They're actually featured on our YouTube channel. We went out to Maryland and filmed them, and they have a really cool business model. They are a gift basket company that sells gift baskets on Amazon for any occasion, get well soon, Mother's Day, or whatnot, and they actually hired disabled adults to put together the gift baskets. And since filming, she's moved to a bigger facility, hired even more people with disabilities, and hired her first full-time employee. We also have another success story, which is Elevate, and that is a vegan nutrition drink private label business on Amazon. And it was started by two plant-based bodybuilders, actually right here in New York. And they couldn't find a good plant-based option that was safe and effective for a bodybuilding supplement. So they created one of their own, and it was so successful that they couldn't keep it in stock. They were constantly stocking out. And so they started with Payability, and not only did they scale their business and make every sale they possibly could, they also launched 2 new products.
Wow, that's incredible. That's really cool. A lot of people don't know, but I'm actually vegan myself, so I'm actually pretty interested in that product. I'll have to check it out later on. Sounds pretty cool.
Awesome.
And it's really cool that you were able to help them scale up where otherwise they wouldn't have access to that capital. Is that?
Yeah. I mean, it not only gives you access to your money and the ability to fill inventory in the way you want to, but it also is a huge time saver because you're not sitting there wondering every day, where is this money coming from? How am I going to fill inventory? So you just cash out, and then you have time to develop new products and grow other aspects of your business. So that's another aspect of Payability that I think that these bodybuilders, these vegan bodybuilders really capitalized on by being able to launch 2 products now that they weren't stressed about keeping inventory on the shelf.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point because I talk a lot about on my YouTube channel outsourcing work that's distracting to the overall mission of your company. So for myself, I outsource any task that just feels like it's taking up too much of my time and it's not really growing my business. And it sounds like having to deal with all this, these finances, trying to keep things in stock, trying to worry about how you're going to get enough money to fulfill orders or to get items in stock, can really be distracting to a company.
Absolutely, yeah, and yeah, stressful as well. So it really takes that stress away.
Definitely. And one of the things I've noticed since I started selling on Amazon myself is that the way Amazon's set up with these 2 weeks is really actually screwing up my bookkeeping, because at the end of the month I'm running my numbers and like, where's that $10,000? Oh yeah, Amazon still has it. And I'm sure it's something I would get used to over time, but it kind of throws off what my profit looks like for the month, because it's there, it's just not in my bank account, so to speak.
And it's also not reinvested in your business. It's just
exactly, yeah, which is a big waste, especially for 2 weeks. So does anyone here, or yourself included, have any e-commerce experience yourselves?
I do sell on Poshmark from time to time, and somebody in customer service does sell on Etsy. But being around all these amazing sellers all the time, it's definitely something that crosses my mind to start selling myself.
I definitely have some good friends that are really big in the Poshmark right now. They're doing really well with that platform.
Yeah, I mean, all these platforms have huge demands.
Yeah, a lot of potential. So there you go, that's everything you need to know about Payability.com and how it can help you as an Amazon seller. Personally, I'm really excited to use it because I have a lot of capital tied up in Amazon right now as I'm waiting for them to pay me out in 2 weeks. And as dropshippers, we have a high volume of sales on Amazon. So a lot of money is going to be tied up for that time period, which can prevent a lot of people from being effective sellers on the platform. And it sounds like Payability is the answer to that problem. So I'm going to be trying it out. I'll let you guys know how it works for me, and I'll make videos about it. So if you don't want to miss those videos, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. And again, if you are going to ultimately use Payability, I would appreciate if you would use that link underneath this video. I think he kind of hooked us up, because originally I was only supposed to get you guys $200 every time you sign up, but now you're going to get $250 if you sign up using my link, which is free money for you. So if you're going to use it, or you want to even try it, go ahead and try it. Like she said, it has a 30-day, no questions asked cancellation policy. So I'm going to give it a shot, and you guys might want to as well. So the link is underneath this video. It's the first link. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.